Hey, excuse me, sir, where's the bathroom? Yeah, I had a few beers here today. I don't mess around with no brown drink. Might as well pour it in the kitchen sink. I like myself a beer and I like it cold. I like to get the suds all up in my nose. And you know beer is a real good thing. Makes you wanna holler, makes you wanna sing. And I can tell you're a party crowd. If you like beer, sing it loud. Damn, I love my beer, beer. Let it flow like water. I love my beer, beer. Just like old Ben Franklin said, he said, beer is proof that the good Lord loves us, and He wants us all to be, yeah, He wants us all to be happy. Hidey, hidey, ho, hidey, hidey.
Out in the first round, I had enough. I hold on to you, this might be a bit rough. I should have known, I should have seen. That look in your eyes is not letting me in. I can't believe this body's mine. I'm outside. It doesn't make any sense. This was not how I saw the end. But I keep on breathing. Heart is beating. I'm waiting for the eclipse and the consequences of it. Why do we keep falling down? When there's always the infected ground. We got time to make this right. But it's all we keep falling down. Do you remember our first touch? When I look at you.
For the weekend. I'm ready for the weekend. Ready for the weekend. I'm gonna make my neighbors proud. I'm ready for the weekend.
You can lean on me if the fire goes. There will be some light in darkness. You can lean on me. I'm strong enough to carry us both out of this mess. You can lean on me if the fire goes. There will be some light in darkness. You can lean on me. I'm strong enough to carry us both out of this mess.
I will take you to a place downtown. But if you don't like all the bling you see, I'll show you my little smoother side. And when we are out cruising, you don't need my hand to hold. I kinda like what we're doing, how this story will unfold.
There we are. See, I had to plug in the microphone. Gee, it's the weekend kickoff show, impromptu live stream. Actually, not even impromptu. I planned it. You guys get the notifications. YouTube, I planned it an hour ago. So it's the weekend kickoff show, the inaugural show. I am Tyler. Big thank you to our mods in the chat. We greatly do appreciate it. Greatly do appreciate it. But we are live, guys, and welcome to the chat. You can talk anything, chat anything A to Z. Fix the microphone, new microphone setup. See, you want to see how new it is? You're gonna see him. You're gonna hear lose some sound in just a second. But you see, I got it. It's up on a stick now, so I can be like, "Hey, everybody, Bruce here with Traveling with Bruce." Anyway, this is the weekend kickoff show, the show where we kick off your weekend. Hopefully, you got a drink in your hand. You know, drink. Anything, thirst your windshield, whistle, whatever you call it. You're welcome to the weekend kickoff show. And yes, this is the weekend kickoff show where we talk anything A to Z, as the intro heard. Hopefully enjoy that. Getting ready for the weekend song. It was a blast listening to it. But again, getting ready for the weekend. This is the show. We're kicking it off. And we thank you, all three of you, for watching and tuning in the show. Appreciate it. Hopefully this is going to be a trend. Hopefully we can get a few of these lives in. We have cruise news coming up, but it is the weekend, so hopefully, we all made it here to the weekend. Each and every one of you. A new Gallenberg video coming out tomorrow, 3 o'clock. Actually, 2:30 or 3 o'clock. I think it's like 2:30. I'll check that right now, but Gallenberg video. It is going to be awesome. Awesome. I almost got hit by a car in that one. Yes, and it is not clickbait. I actually did almost get hit by a car in that one. Yes, it premieres tomorrow, and it premieres tomorrow at 2:30. So right after Nick J's video, you can come and watch the almost got hit by a car Gatlinburg video. That's right. I did almost get hit by a car. Viesel's Travel has a live stream. Wonder what's up with him. Impromptu. I don't know. Is the buffering? Is the internet going to handle me watching someone tomorrow? And Sailor T&K, our fellow cruise and Gatlinburg creators, has a video coming out tomorrow at 5 o'clock about the Alcatraz prison.
That's where the decision.
Yeah. I wonder what in the world is happening with all of you. Let me know down in the chats. We greatly appreciate you all coming for the weekend kickoff show. I'm excited. My plans for this weekend. The Gallenberg video. Got a little bit of things to do in the morning, but hopefully make it back in time. Again, I do hope you make it back in time. Yeah. So yeah. I know it's going to be interesting to do. I don't know. That's the intro. I wonder what's going on with Mr. Treviso's, but looks like something with school kid. I don't know. But we got interesting is that we could kick off show. You guys digging that background music? You digging that? You digging it? You digging it? As Griffin Alyssa would say, dig the vibes, please subscribe, and oh boy, we got the, what do you want? Yeah, you are my announcer. Yeah, I understand. You're my announcer. Yeah, you got the I am your announcer. Did we even click on the I am your announcer? What? Yeah,
I'm your announcer.
Okay, well that's the joke. Running joke in here. The I'm your announcer. Don't get the joke. News thing. Papa Mozo. Welcome in the chat. So yes. Yes. Big news here with that. It's gonna be great. Gonna be great. We do appreciate it. Again, this will be a kickoff show. Anything you're doing this week when you're traveling, let me know down in the comments below in the live chat. We're chatting live with you. And yeah, again, tomorrow's video. You don't know tomorrow's video, 3 o'clock. Hope to see you. 2:30 actually. Hope to see y'all there for the I almost got hit by a car. The Roaring Folk Motor Trail, Gallenberg, Tennessee video. It's going to be crazy. Yeah, very crazy. Again, just really do hope you enjoy that one. This one's I got edited, not the one you saw me editing on, what day was it? Not the one I edited yesterday. That was the one coming out next week. So yes, very, 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 very fun. This is the Weekend Kickoff Show. We have the moderator in the chat. I'm going to open up on Streamlab next time so we can have y'all join me on the show, but not today. Oh boy, almost had the whole computer flip over. No more Weekend Kickoff Show. Yes, so yeah, and there's a really weird person coming in. He's keep on bothering me. What do you want?
I'm your announcer.
Yeah, we get you to do the announcer. Anyway, I have my person over there sending these sound effects. He's running my soundboard today, which is really just a keyboard. Yeah, you guys digging the music? Oh, anyway, again, welcome to the Kickoff Show, everybody. Please share this live stream. If you have social media, share it. Instagram. You don't want to stay on Instagram because you can't share links on Instagram. Anyway, Facebook, Twitter, share the live, share the vibes as the Weekend Kickoff Show because we are getting ready for the weekend. We're going to do our creators. We got the one, the only Papa Mozo. You got Papa Mozo's in here. Let's talk about people who's in the chat box, in the beautiful chat box. Let's see. We got our Hammer, Sailor Life TNK, our Papa Mozo, and then our Big Hammer, Nick J, and a little channel. No, a little channel called The Tyler Show. Somehow I flipped screens and yeah, I don't get that. Now we lost the song. Okay. There, I don't know. It fixed it. I shared the chat on my Facebook page. Thank you, Papa Mozo. You know, I appreciate you. You don't know how much I appreciate all of your support. Sailor TNK, Papa Mozo, Nick J. I unbelievably greatly appreciate you guys showing up for the live show because here's the deal. I want to do this for you guys. I think this is very fun. Very great opportunity. And, yeah, again, looks like Mr. Bezos travels. Mr. Raphael, he's going through something. So I hope that. Sorry to hear about it, buddy. Yeah, again, it's sorry to hear about that. But again, this is the Weekend Kickoff Show. You know, at 7 o'clock, the Spokes and the Spikers have their show. So you don't want to miss that. Again, it is the Weekend Kickoff Show. I am Tyler. We're Nith J. Yeah, we have our creators. Who's our creators in the chat? We got the one, the only Sail Away with TNK. New video coming out tomorrow. It is the Alcatraz East Crime Museum. I drove by it when I was there in Pigeon Forge. Looks pretty cool of a building. Looks like the good old Alcatraz Museum, you know, with the famous criminal house. And then we have Papa Mozo, Mr. Motivation. He goes to the top. That's what I say. You go into the top and you're never going to stop. That's what he does. Then we have Nick J, new video out tomorrow. And Selling TNK says 8 a.m. us some more. Yes, after the Spikers, well, not after them, but when they're live, they got the and then yeah, we got them at there, then us some more, and then the Down Under Cruisers. I was gonna mention them, but yes, again, all tonight, and then poor Raphael. Right now, he is has to dealing with that issue, which hopefully he's all well with him. But again, it is the weekend. In order to say, hey, it's the weekend, I would say clap it up like we did earlier. The mic wasn't working, so can't go and clap it up. But we got the confetti effects. I mean, I'm trying to buy the effect panel, you know. I have sound effects, which is controlled remotely by the good old YouTube thing. Okay. So yeah, very interesting stuff there. And this Weekend Kickoff Show is not sponsored by anybody, but yes, Papa Mozo, he is a great parent. Yeah. For sure, gotta quench my windshield because the show I did earlier today, that cruise news segment, that's a lot of news for this week. Speaking of cruise news segment, speaking of the cruise news segment, oh crap, wrong button. Okay, oh boy, wrong button. Anyway, speaking of the cruise news segment, we do have a weekly segment. Cruise news coming out this Monday, so stay tuned for that. But let's do the cruise news stock because I know maybe y'all are investors. I don't know, you want to invest in the cruise line stock? We're going to tell you what the closing prices this week of. Was it a down week? Was it an up week? And we have a question. We're going to enter that one because this is a show. Come ask me anything. That's right. Okay, first of all, get into our stock. Norwegian Holdings, 1438. They're down 3% right now. Post 0, so that's good. Carnival Corporation, they're actually even. They haven't lost any money. 1480. In their post, they're up 3%. And then Royal Caribbean Group, they are up. They're in the post, they're actually up 34 points. And then post is 0.3. So look like they're riding now good. But Papa Mozos, he says, I am heading to E because I may not want to be there in a few hours. I may not make your show. I'll be heading to eat in a few hours. That's what they say. So I may not make your show. So sailing T&K, back to your question. How many do you think XL Carnival ships? That's a good question. I want to ask Nick J, our Carnival expert, in the chat. He is our Carnival cruise line expert. How many think they're going to build? I personally see them building probably about 4. I think 4 ships. I think 4 is the right number. Yeah. Yeah. Papa Mozo clarified it, and then he said, Nick J, our Carnival expert in the chat, which you get a big ups for me. They said, I heard they are building 3. Well, that sounds about right. I was thinking 4 because home ports, because they need ships for them to home port. Since this is LNG, they need certain ports for them to home port. Like they can do Canaveral, Miami. I heard it's getting the LNG capabilities. I heard because that's where the new XL ships come in. Big news with the XL ship. Going to go to Miami in the good old next year, not 2021. The year after that, 2022, the XL there. Big news for their Carnival, shifting it up. Fantasy class, bye-bye. But, no, that's what I'm thinking. I think Galveston could get it, but they have to update their port for LNG, which in Canaveral, there was a riots and stuff. People were really mad about them putting LNG here because, oh, boy. They were just like, well, come on, you're putting LNG here. They're afraid it's going to explode up. I don't know. Just know that Canaveral's going to have a lot of LNG. I see the Icon class, LNG Canaveral. It's just very interesting. Possibly, I heard 4. Yeah, I was thinking 4, but 3 sounds about right, Nick. I think I think 3 though. It sounds about the rightest because 4 home ports. Where they're going to be docked, because they can only really sail the ports with LNG, which is Canaveral, Miami looks like, and what's else? I don't really know though. I'm very interested to see where. But it would be interesting to see. I just again really do hope that we get a lot more ships. I say 4, not the number versus 4 because there's 4 Oasis. Maybe Carnival wants to compete with Royal Caribbean. Very interested to see because 4, I could see them doing what Royal Caribbean does, and then if the class is successful in 2 years or so, we're going to order some more. It's like Royal Caribbean, maybe like an upgraded XL class. I don't know. Is it possible? Who knows? But again, this is the Weekend Kickoff Show. We ask any of your questions in the chat. You have any questions in the chat, let me know down below. We greatly would appreciate you leaving me those comments, leaving me those videos. We would appreciate you digging the new music in the background. I don't know. Some people don't like it. Why? I don't know. And also, it is the Weekend Kickoff Show. Theme park news coming up about Halloween Horror Nights canceled, which is, I don't know. I don't do the Halloween thing. It's kind of, I don't know. I just don't do the whole Halloween thing. But it is canceled, which is kind of sad because people were like, oh, because Universal Disney canceled their Halloween, Mickey's not supposed to scale a Halloween party because of the virus, and Universal said, hey, we're doing the same thing, which is kind of funny because the day before they made the announcement, they took out the Halloween Horror Nights thing at the store, which is kind of funny if you ask me. But yes, Horror Nights canceled, which doesn't affect me because I don't go to the Horror Nights because I don't really like seeing people scare me. Not my type of deal of fun. Yeah, not my type of deal of fun. That's the theme park news. There's a whole bunch of other theme park stuff, but yeah. Yep. And Yeah, and the only sailor in TNK, TJ says, I think this is TJ on the chat. He says, well, Galveston just finished with the Royal Caribbean Terminal, so is classic in Port there. Yes, they do. The reason they delayed it, which is really sad, is it's just because of the budget. But Nick, you're getting Nick and Sailing TK, because you guys are up there in the area. Y'all are getting the adventure of the season. My friends, would be unbelievably thrilled for that ship. I would go ahead and book it. I'm going to go out there and say this could be the best cruise ship to run short cruises from Galveston in the next 2 years, because who knows? I know with the Frida, it's just going to be the best. Why is it going to be the best? Why is it going to be the best? And good night, Papa Mozo. Good night, Papa Mozo. I just translated your text of your Italian text. Translated it. Good night to you. Anyway, I think you're going to get the Adventure of the Seas. That is a Voyager class ship that is just unbelievable. It is the ship that hasn't actually been amplified yet, but it's technically was amplified. They didn't spend the money and call it amplification because this was before the amplification rolled out. But it's got water slides. That's right, water slides. Water slides. Got that mini golf, 2-story mini golf. So you start up on one story and you go all the way down to the second story. Pretty cool if you ask me. It's got a again, a water slide. It's got a flow rider, basketball court, rock wall, ice skating. What else has it got? It's got a mini golf at the front of the ship. Got the helipad. A whole bunch of other classic Royal Caribbean features. You don't want to miss it again. Let's come to Galveston next year. You know, that's what I like to on the show. I like to think about things that, you know, people don't talk about. People look ahead to the future. You know, when cruising's going to start up, hopefully in the U.S. next year. And then the only Sailor TNK, another chat, he says, Halloween Horror Nights is flipping the best that Universal does. Haunted houses and roller coasters are nice. Yes. Yeah, I personally like Universal over Disney. Just overall thrill rides, because they invest the money in the thrill rides. Disney, yeah, they have money in the theming, but not thrill rides. So, yes, thrilling attractions at Universal's game. Sadly, we want to explore the Southern Caribbean, so Harmony. Yeah, you guys pick good ships. Horizon and Harmony are a little bit better than the Adventure. But for you Galveston cruisers, this is the best ship for 4 and 5 night itineraries. Yeah. Now you're like, oh, what the Dream? Yes, well, you got the Dream. I forgot about the Dream. Now you can go put that in the comments. Yes, there technically is the Dream, the Carnival Dream, which they haven't amplified that ship yet because it's missing the rope scores, and that's really it. But it has the Guy's Burger joint, I think. Nick, if that doesn't have it, let me know in the chat, because you bet on that ship and great cruise vlog series. You haven't already, you missed the cruise vlog series. Check it out. The one Nick J did. Unbelievable. Again, all of you in the chat, we appreciate you watching the show. We're live for 23 minutes. Live for 23 minutes. Pretty big. There would be a creator spotlight. I was like, there'll be a creator spotlight today, but we're gonna watch the Zipline Labadee in a minute, but I don't know why that played first. But no, I meant to click on the the only, if you guys dig the vibes, if there. Nick J says, if we're still getting the breeze, Adventure will have some competition. Yes, the Adventure will have some competition for sure. However, sadly, my friend, I don't think you're getting the breeze. Now, I want you guys to get the breeze, you know. I want the folks in Galveston, they're underlooked. They get the older ships in the fleets. They get the ships, but hopefully that will change. And I still don't think the breeze will be going to Galveston, because she's going to stay in Port Canaveral, because the whole Radiance was supposed to go to Port Canaveral and replace the breeze this year. That didn't happen because Radiance is going to go to LA now. So I get why they put the Radiance in LA, because of the power situation. She's technically sitting there dismantled. So yes. And Sailor MTNG says they got the Vista in Galveston. Yes, they do. But there's no for short cruises. We're talking the short market in Galveston. There's, I think Disney has a ship. I think Disney does 7. I'm not sure, but I know there's the Dream, which does cruise out of Galveston. But in a few years, yeah, Royal Caribbean's bringing their bigger ship because they have the Enchantment right now, which isn't terrible. It's just really rusty. Carnival sending the Radiance to Breach Dream, so we end up having. Yes, that's right. You guys were supposed to get the. You guys are still getting the Dream, so that you're right. You guys are totally right. You guys are gonna have an amazing lineup. Sadly, though, Radiance, Breeze, I think, and I think Dream's staying. There's no word yet on the Dream, so I don't think there's any update on the Breeze. I don't think Radiance is going to California. Breeze probably staying in Canaveral. But again, great news there in the industry that you're all getting 2. Also next year, you're getting 3 Royal Caribbean ships. You're getting the Explorer of the Seas for longer and short cruises. They're doing them together. Then you're getting the Adventure. Then you're getting the Liberty, which, all in the same class, which is sadly you guys aren't getting Oasis class, because Oasis class, I mean, I would book any ship Oasis class. Laura would be hella hesitant, but almost any Oasis class ship is awesome. And here's the deal. If you have to put this on your cruising bucket list, you have been on the Oasis class, you have to put on your cruising bucket list. You got to say you've been on the Oasis class at least once. At least once. Because if you haven't been on the Oasis class at least once, you know what you're missing out on. Oasis is game changer, and it's mind-boggling. I mean, I was blown away. First time I was in Oasis class, I was a little younger, so I was like, oh, ship's okay. But no, if I went down the Harmony, I was blown away. And the Harmony's still pretty old. And I've been on Oasis class 4 times. And, yeah. Sail Away, as TNK said, yes, it was supposed to be Lord of the Seas in Galveston, yep. And budget caught. But luckily, you guys are still scheduled to be getting her. I believe, Richard Farron did say. Farron or Bailey said that you guys are still planning to get her, but it's been pushed down the table. So yeah, sadly for you guys in Galveston and New Orleans, yeah, you're being delayed. Here in Canaveral, luckily the terminal is finished. Instead of TNK, thank you so much for those kind words on my Harmony of the Seas vlogs. Fun fact, they were actually my first cruise vlogs I've ever done. And you're like, oh. And Nick J, we'll go back to the cruise vlog segment. Nick J has a question. Is Jewel still coming to Galveston? I believe no. No. Jewel, I think they canceled her because she's going. Yeah, I think they canceled. I go check that. Jewel, look at that. I don't think Jewel's going to Galveston anymore. I think they canceled the Jewel, which is a nice rate. I love Radiance class. I mean, another cool class of ships is the Radiance class. I would compare it to a luxury ship. I wouldn't compare it to the Carnival Spirit. Maybe compare it to Spirit class. It's very nice. It's very nice of a class of ships that has the water slide, the rock wall, the mini golf. A water slide's really kiddie-ish, but it's a really nice ship. It has a movie theater on board, like a dedicated movie theater with stadium seating. It's very nice. I'm looking up the second right now for you, if Galveston's coming. And I think Sailor 19K put a post about New Orleans. I'll check that one right now. Galveston news. Yeah. New Orleans, all the bigger ships there. I think that's what they said. She says, we live in Louisiana, going to get a proposal to dredge the Bridgeway. That's awesome, guys. That is awesome. I think, Let's check the Royal Caribbean website, actually. So I'm doing the facts for you guys. Yeah, that would be awesome, guys. I mean, Jewel in the Seas in, but a bigger ship in, that's awesome. I live near Tampa. Tampa and Port Canaveral are closest cruise ports to me because we're in Orlando, middle of the state. What in the world? Royal Caribbean's website's down. Uh-oh. Okay, well, let me look at this one. Yeah, Tampa's good, but the Tampa, they have the bridge, which when the bridge fell down, they should have just said, we're going to put a tunnel in instead, because tunnel, they can have big ships come into the port because there's no bridge clearance, because the reason big ships can't come into the port because of the good old bridge, which is not fun at all. So glad to hear that y'all in New Orleans are getting bigger ship, and I'm pronouncing it along New Orleans, not New Orleans, New Orleans. Sorry about that. Back to the Harmony of Seas vlogs. I left that part out. Yes, the Harmony of Seas vlogs were great. Yeah, thank you guys for that. Here's the deal. when I was those were actually my first vlogs. I did Freedom of the Seas, which I'm re-editing that video with throwback. Or editing that throwback video, and I have some footage from there. That one was okay. I did the Oasis. I had one cruise. I had the Oasis twice, and both times I messed it up. I messed it up. One cruise on Oasis. A little side story. I brought the GoPro on the cruise with the waterproof mount and everything. However, I forgot my SD card. So my parent was like, "Oh, I'll buy SD card." So what I did was I was like, "I'm not paying $15," which I should have paid the $15 and bought the SD card. What in the world I didn't buy it? I don't know. But then the second time I went on the Oasis, which I saw the footage from the video. I have it on Throwback channel called the Never Seen Before Oasis of the Seas footage. Well, actually, it was posted to YouTube, but it wasn't that great. That footage was I got the GoPro. I got the camera right here. This camera, I had it with this. I had the hole, which there's supposed to be protective mounting here, so this doesn't get wet. It has so much wear and tear on this camera right here, but I brought it, and no waterproof mount, and I was going in the water with this camera, holding it and recording, and I was scared. But back to the Harmony of the Seas. Again, that was my first series. I did invest into it. It was an interesting, sketchy story for sure. But Sail Wave T and K say a different experience. Takes 7 hours straight to Mississippi. Yeah, I have read some reports on there. 7 hours. I mean, that's a cool time lapse. Especially put a camera there. You invest in the light and stuff. Yeah, that would be pretty cool. So Nick J, to clarify your question, as of right now, according to Royal Caribbean's website, Jewel of the Seas is still sailing Galveston. Yeah, so she's still sailing Galveston, Nick. So she's doing a let me see. I'll pull it up on the screen. Let me see if I can go to OBS and pull it up on the screen. Yeah, she's going to be doing a few sailings there, but yeah, 4 sailings. Tampa though, Tampa takes only 5 hours to get through. Tampa is awesome too because you got the bridge at the end, the Sunrise Bridge. You've probably seen the photos on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Y'all seen this? That the bridge, you go underneath the bridge. Super cool, super relaxing, as folks would say. Do folks would say that? I don't know. They will say that though. Yeah. Yes. So okay. Well, it looks like I'm going to be getting it. Okay. I'm going to capture it. Okay, nice. Okay, well, I got this game capture thing, and it's not working. So, anyway, the favorite Harmony Abbacy sold is the one where you're 2 sea days in one. The seas looked rough, Tyler. Yes, Nick. Oh boy, yeah. I mean, that one was an experience. It wasn't the worst seas I've ever had. I was on the Brilliance of the Seas, Tampa, which you have to go through the Gulf with the Gulf in the wintertime with the storms. Oh my goodness, it was terrible. I mean, the ship was leaning, I would say probably, yeah, it was leaning pretty bad. I mean, so bad they had one of those things where the lines and the thing was on like a chain, and it was swinging side to side to side to side. That was on the Brilliance of the Seas, which is a super small ship. Very terrible seas. I didn't throw up, but I almost did. So, gosh. Anyway, I'm trying to show you this the sailings for the Jewel of the Seas, but somehow the good old Google, I mean OBS, is not liking it. So, Windows match priority. Okay. Yeah, I wanna match it. Is it gonna do anything? Okay, well, it looks like it won't. No, I gotta put it down for this. Excuse me. Let me try this. Is it still gonna do it? Nope. Okay, it looks like it's not working right now. But sail away with T and K when my hammer's on board. Says driving over the Sun Sign Bridge so many times. I've sailed under it twice and not drawn over it yet. We were gonna do it once, but there's not really no reason to go all the way over St. Pete, because especially if you're, because we usually sometimes we come up the coast. We went camping once down in Rainbow River. That's where we're camping. It's like a clear river. We went kayaking. Tony from Molly Loco did a video on it on his Have to Lose It channel. Great channel if you're looking for anything travel. Anyway, it's a tough challenge, Powell River, because you're going downriver. Luckily, make sure you do go downriver. If you go upriver, it's a pain. But yeah, we kayaked that all the way down the river. Took us like 5 hours to do. But we got it. This guy said 5 hours, and we're like, oh, okay. Well, we got it done in like 2 hours, which we were like, we were going. And there's the big boats going by. This river is, look it up, crazy. One of the Floridaist attractions you can do. Is that even a word? I don't know. Okay, well, it looks like we got a display capture. Oh boy. Okay. I'm gonna hide this. Okay, now I'm gonna hide it now. Okay, there we go. We got it to work. I would go cut to the break, but we can't do that. So we're gonna have to fix this live. So enjoy this magic behind the scenes stuff. You hear my voice. Okay. We're gonna fix this. So. Fit the screen. Okay, there we are. We're good. Okay, now I'll show you the Jewel of the Seas. So, okay, this is for you, Nick. This is what Royal Caribbean, according to the Royal Caribbean website. Again, this is according to the Royal Caribbean website right here. You got a 6-night cruise on the Jewel of the Seas departing January of this year, January of 2021. Go to Costa Maya, Belize, $400. Then you got the 7-night Western Caribbean cruise on here. 7 Cozumel, Grand Cayman. So Jamaica, this is the one Liberty does usually. Liberty. 69 from repositioning. 9-night, a 1 9-night cruise, and then this one right here. I mean, you're looking for cruises to Coco Cay. You got one right here. This is a cool one. I would do this at the itinerary in a heartbeat. Literally running 2 sailings on this one, so it looks like the sailings are. February the 7th and February, so the end of this year, which it's not really good. I mean, it's not good. It's a good sailing, but it's not really good for it's not really good on school year. Not good on the school year part. So you gotta no kids on that sailing, and it's on the wintertime too, so the Gulf can be a little bit rough. But then you got 11-night one, 2 11-night ones to Cozumel, Grand Cayman, Panama, back there to Galveston. So yeah, that's the OBS gotta go experience for that. Anyway, that's the magical cruise is on the Jewel of the Seas, the Royal Caribbean Radiance class ship sailing from Galveston. Like I was saying about Adventure of the Seas, let's talk about the good old Adventure. She's going to be Adventure and Explorer. These are the 2 Voyager class ships y'all will be getting next year over there on the Gulf. You got the Adventure doing 4-night cruises, 1 4-night cruise for $200 February this year to Cozumel and back. 5-night cruises to Cozumel, Yucatan, Mexico, which I don't think no one's sailed to there. I know Yucatan. I don't know actually where that port is. I know there's Progresso, which I think Nick did saw that video for his. You did that one. But yeah, it looks like Adventure and Explorer. And Explorer's doing a 9-night Coco Cay cruise where you come to my home port, Canaveral, Miami, Nassau, and then the perfect day at Coco Cay, the best cruise port in the Caribbean. And also some more good news for all those people in the Gulf. The 9 nights, Galveston to Miami. So you got to fly from Miami, but it goes to Cozumel, Grand Cayman, Aruba, and Curacao. So great options with Royal Caribbean. I know you can't see any of them, but very awesome. Oh, and then Nick says Yucatan is Progresso. Oh, okay. Thanks for letting me know. The Royal Caribbean sometimes does it where they change their names. So the ports, I'm not calling what they actually call it. They call Port Canaveral, Orlando, Port Canaveral, and they recently started calling it Port Canaveral, but you look Orlando. We were on a cruise once. Guy was so mad at. I was so mad. He was so mad. He was like, "Oh, this cruise." The funny fact, this was a really funny story. I mean, one cruise we were on. The guy, he was like, he was all yelling at the captain. He wasn't yelling at him, but he was a little mad at him. He was like, "The ship was not in Orlando. I got off the airport, and they said I had to pay a 45-minute car ride to get to the port." So they were a little bit mad, but yeah, it was silly because some people think that the ship docks in downtown Orlando, which is, you ever been here? You know, you can't dock a ship anywhere close to there. Guy was really mad at Royal Caribbean for that. One of the silliest complaints I ever probably heard about. But yes, pretty cool. You guys are getting shipped there on all the West Coast because I know we got most of you there. It is the weekend kickoff show. We're gonna go live for a whole hour. So we're doing it. Yada yada yada. I'll get a new video coming out tomorrow at 2:30 about the I got hit by a car video. I did not get hit by a car. It's just a title. I almost did. It was probably like 500 feet away from me. Yes, I know, a little bit clickbaity, but you know, you made it this far, you know about that. It's a great video though, and one of my best ones in the series. Make sure you check it out. Epidemic Sound and all that fun stuff in that video. Again, breaking news for Carnival. We probably heard that earlier in the show. You missed the Happy Cruising live broadcast. I did the cruise news segment for his there, so make sure you check that out. So yeah, it's interesting. See any questions on the cat? Robert Kessner, my good friend, welcome into the chat. How you guys doing? Hope you're doing well, my friend. All the way over there in the UK. I'm sure it's probably like midnight over there. So again, I hope you are good. Welcome to the weekend kickoff show, the show where I get the mic fixed, but we talk everything weekend, everything A to Z. And looks like my yes, it appears my my soundboard guys. Let me tell you something. Let me know what it is.
I'm your announcer.
Oh, okay, sorry. I'm your announcer. Can you stop playing those sound effects and just try to do like clap it up or like music transitions? Because we're playing the same audio track. Okay, yeah, okay. Sorry, I'm my sound guy. Sorry I'm late. There's no worries, man. Welcome in the weekend kickoff show. We're gonna try to do this once a weekly. I don't know how great it's gonna work once weekly, but at least once a month. We're kicking off for the weekend for 5 o'clock hour, as no one ever goes live on a 5 o'clock show. So, yeah, good news there. 5 o'clock show there. I'm gonna change the song now. So wish me luck. How are you guys liking the audio track in the background? I don't know. Let me know. I may say RIP audio track in the background. But yes. So hopefully you're enjoying the show. You haven't already, you know, you're in the chat, you're watching this for the first time. Make sure you go down below and hit that subscribe button. Weekend kickoff show. There's not many people here, but it's okay. It's all right. And we again appreciate you guys joining us for the show. Impromptu live stream, because we do that here at the Tyler Show. We do that stuff here at the Tyler Show. I have a photo to show you in the Cruise News Blast for this week, coming out on Saturday, so Monday, hopefully Monday or Tuesday. We have a story about the Sovereign of the Seas and the Monarch of the Seas, the first ever mega ship in the scrapyard, and it's very sad of a photo to see because they're tied up together and beached together on the shipyard. It's very, very sad. How are you guys digging though the new music? You're digging that? You're digging the Epidemic? Let me know down in the comments below, and we again greatly would and do appreciate it. And yeah, again, this show may end soon. 4 folks in the chat. If that's right, though, thank you so much for watching. People who are in the chat still, Nick J, Robert Kessner, y'all are appreciated for coming into the show.
Tired of wasting time searching?
Yeah.
Good afternoon.
Again, we appreciate y'all watching the show. You're watching the show. So how are you guys liking the Epidemic? You liking the music and the songs? You know, you liking it? You liking this overly loud track in the background? Yes. And the only, again, this is a show. Oh, turn down the music down. Turn the music down, please. No, not that loud. Okay, there you go. It says, all from, like today, we have to wear masks at all of the shops. Yeah, yep. Down here in Florida, Orange County, same thing here. Public places, gotta wear one. Hoping we go cruising. Don't have to wear it the whole time. Hoping if we go cruising, maybe the first few months, they have it on. But no, that's no fun for me. But hey, whatever we do have to get back to cruising, we'll do it. If I gotta go to the get a mask on, go cruising, I'll go ahead and do it. Want to see that wake view? I want to see that. There's supposed to be ship here in a town next to Orange County. They put it in. Brand new vessel. Probably seen some of the drone footage I got from it. Anyway, this ship, brand new boat actually. They haven't done a cruise yet. I'm really looking at doing it. And Nick J says the music is great. Oh, thanks. I appreciate it. Thanks for leaving that. And hopefully you are enjoying the music too, because I know you also paid the epidemic prices. And did you pay the monthly or the weekly plan? The monthly or the yearly plan? I paid yearly as it was the cheapest. But Nick J also mentions, how is the weather where y'all are right now? Sunny, 90s, very, very hot. Overly hot here in Florida. Very bad. I know you all in Texas are getting that tropical storm. We've been just getting the bands, like the dirty stuff. No humidity. I mean, they say no humidity, but it's really terrible. And then Sailor FTNK are back for the weekend kickoff show. The last moments of the show. No, I'm just kidding. We're here till 6 o'clock. Excuse me. And then we're gonna go do nothing. I don't know. I'll be there at 7 o'clock for the 8 o'clock for the Us and More live show. Happy cruising! You're welcome to the chat. Good to see you in here, buddy. For the last moments of the weekend kickoff show. I'm getting ready for the weekend. Yes, it is the weekend kickoff show. Anything cruising, let me know. Ooh, my throat's getting dry from talking. Oof. Yeah, woof. Yeah, that's crazy. Sailor TNK, as I mentioned. Horrible. Supposed to rain throughout the whole weekend. Yeah, you all up there getting a storm. Very, very interesting. Yeah, glad we haven't got one yet. Because who knows? What 2020 has so far? Who knows? It could get a super big storm this year. But okay, plus some like dead bug was on my mouth. Yucky. Anyway, again, welcome, happy cruising. Good to see you in here, Dominic. And guys, if you haven't already, make sure you go down below there and you hit that beautiful subscribe button. You do that, be notified when we upload a video. I just monthly for a few months to decide how everyone's are really liking and how much you use it. Then I'll start paying for the year. Very smart, very smart. I was going to originally do it I'm doing it yearly. People say monthly, but monthly, if you add the price together, it's like $15 a month. You add that together for the $145 you pay, it's way cheaper just to do it weekly. Yearly. So again, guys, make sure you do hit that like button, as Nick was saying. Very, very true. Very, very true. It is the weekend kickoff show. It's a great show for you guys today. You know, it's a weekend. It's just so relaxed. No set schedule. It's going to be a lot of enjoyment. Y'all in the chat. Again, happy cruising. Great job with the show today. It was very good, very fun. Y'all should start doing a weekly live show. Yeah, happy Dominic. It was a blast. Trivia, more. Very, very fun. Very, very, very fun. I did enjoy it. I was up early this morning as they're running promos here on the radio, local radio station in Orlando. Big news in the industry. Won't mention it as it's not really exciting, but yeah. It is fun, my friends. Fun, my friends. Looks like my sound effect guys wants to play something. What do you want to play? Oh, you want to play the weekend kickoff song? I don't have the edited version. I have to do the oh, okay. You can play that song. Sure, go ahead. Sorry, just talking to my sound guy over there. He's running the mixer over there. Very expensive of a mixer. It's actually just a computer keypad. Anyway, oh gosh, is it? Okay, well, it looks like anyway, isn't this being kickoff show? Silent TNK says, anyone doing anything interesting this weekend? Well, myself, no. They got the video coming out. I guess Saturday is our big day here. I think Nick has a video coming out at 2. I got one at 2:30. Silent TNK, they got one at 5 o'clock. So Gatlinburg, back to back. Any tips for going live early September, trying to do a live show? Nick, here's the deal. I can go through it. Tip is download OBS. Another thing is if you have bad internet, try streaming at 480 and lower qualities. Don't stream at 720. Yeah, I try streaming at like 720. It will work way better for streaming for 480s. It will work way better with the internet. Also, go to your settings in OBS, because I use OBS. OBS is the best software to use. If you have a good computer, as you can do the most, and it costs, well, free. Also, move your video bitrate down to the lowest you can if you're using OBS, and yeah, you should be fine. And also, try to make sure people not a lot. If you're folks or anyone's on the internet a lot, make sure you wait it out, because you're gonna get buffering. But yeah, this whole show, 15 minutes, no buffering. Really never happens. But hey, we're running the show today. Yes. That's a tip I would use, Nick. I would use there. Also, I would invest in a microphone. Your web camera, it's not really a matter. Like the camera I'm using now, pretty old. I mean, it's mediocre old, very old. But good audio, that's the best. So invest in a microphone or something like one of this podcast, the Manfrotto AU-A04 podcasting microphone. So yeah, I'd recommend you get the microphone. This one's really cheap. It's only like $60. So yeah, very cheap. It's 360R, and yes, 360 resolution. So it's great. Yes. That's what I'm using right now. I was using 480, but it wasn't doing good. I like keep it under 480. Yeah, use the chat to promote your life. Anyone wants you to promote. That's nice. Yes, use the chat to promote what you're going live. Yes, use your chat, but also do it in a nonchalantly way, which is don't be like, I'm going live today. Join my live now. Be a little. I know people are like this, but just don't be all pushy, because also don't troll people's live stream. But no, this is some advice we're given as. Now I know none of you would do this. None of you would do it, but just try not to do that. Okay, just try not. Anyone. That's not even fun to do it. Look at doing the MacBook Pro, and the problem with the external mic is the lack of ports. If it has a USB, if it has a USB port, it works. Yep, USB port. This one's a USB microphone. I have a Surface Pro, and that computer only has a USB port and a USB port and a headphone port. So I bought when I go on get a USB. Like, yes, I was about to say it. To get a USB bank, I got a SD card inserter, so I can put my SD card in. I got a SD card and a SD card inserter because the computer plugs in the USB, so I can do videos on the computer that has no SD card. It does micro SD card, 4 slots, only like $8 or so. Very cheap, worth the money. USB ports, you can plug in so many things in there. That's a little bit of the tippy tips you get. I also would recommend you get the what do you see? You invest in a microphone. Also, you can use most of your Canon cameras for a webcam. If you're looking for a webcam, you have HDMI. If you use like OBS or something, you can use the to show you. Most webcams, they have an HDMI, or cameras, they have HDMI, so you can plug it in. However, it uses battery most of the time, so you have to find some way to use one of those fake battery chargers. Happy Cruising says he loves the live. Thank you, sir. We appreciate it. Hopefully enjoying the weekend kickoff show. As you all know, this is a unscripted and unprogrammed. We're just talking live with y'all folks on a glorious Friday. The show's going to end very soon. Not even soon, I mean 6 o'clock. I want to give you time to get dinner. If you're going to go to dinner, get ready for your popcorn ready so you can make it for the Us and More live show, the Down Under Cruisers, and the Spikers for their show beginning at 7 of Spikers, Us and More, 8 Down Unders, 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time.
I'm ready for the weekend.
So yeah, again, I hope y'all are having safe. Being safe, you're being safe, staying safe here. I'm planning to use Streamlabs OBS. Okay, so that's a great software, especially if you pay for it. If you don't pay for Streamlabs, Yeah, Streamlabs is good if you pay for it. You pay for it, you get the watermark removed. You can play stuff that you can insert it. I know. Okay, I'm about to clock out and have had a great live. See y'all later. Yes, see you later, 715K. Be safe. Just be safe right home. And yeah, we'll see you on the chat boxes later tonight. And yeah, Nick J using Streamlabs. Make sure you either pay for it or because ShipShow uses Streamlabs. Great software. You can add you just need to add things like you can add scenes, because scenes are way easier because you can just transition for the intros and stuff. That's what I use, and I personally really like it better. So we're picking it off, and we're thank you all three of you. Oh look, someone's calling me. Someone's calling me. Look at that. Look at that. Would you look at that? Okay, spammer. I don't know. Live TV. Watching a Gutenberg video. It is gonna be awesome. Okay, well, it appears I had a glitch with the audio. I don't know. I'm watching the stream now, but yeah. Again, the video come out today at 6 o'clock. Anything in the chat. So yes, thank you guys so much for joining us on the show. This is our unscripted, sitting back, relaxing show. Yep, that's right. We're going to dig into the. Can you turn off the music?
I'm your announcer.
You play that sound effect too? Okay. Anyway, I'm your announcer. Yep, you are my announcer. Okay, sorry for that. Audio was running on a different computer. So yes. Again, I appreciate our moderators for being in the chat, being in here. You know, and digging the show. Someone's calling me. Someone's calling me. Look at that. Look at that. Would you look at that? Okay. Yes, yeah, so it's awesome. Live TV. Watching a Gutenberg video. It is gonna be awesome. My audio is weird, man. I can't tell. I mean, audio is weird. I mean, is my desktop audio on? I don't know. It seems like it's on like a delay. I don't know, man. I'm watching the replay, and it's like they watch the Gutenberg. It's like cutting. It's weird, man. So I'm rewatching this. So okay. Well, it appears I had a glitch with the audio. I don't know. Yes, I'm rewatching the stream now, but yeah, again, the video come out. Yeah, it's kind of weird having these glitches with the audio, but yep. So thank you for moderators being in here. We got some news stories for you. Again, make sure you tune on Mondays for the Cruise News Blast. We got some positive news in the Cruise News Blast for the week coming up on Monday. So there, the Cruise News, yada. Royal Caribbean E-Muster, very big news there. Blah, 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 news. Hurricane Douglas going to Hawaii. That's this week's travel news. Yeah. A lot of big news, again, in for the show for this week. It is the weekend kickoff show. We appreciate each one of you. Each 7 of you. It says 7 of you joining us for the show. We greatly do appreciate it. The show is about to end in a few moments. 57 minutes. Unbelievable, my friends. Unbelievable. I appreciate Nick, CLFT&K, even though I know y'all are gone, but happy cruising. Robert Kessner, Papa Mozo, and a whole lot more for popping into the show. We appreciate each and every one of you for joining us in the show. Staying safe here. The glitch with the audio, I don't know. Yeah, great software. It truly is. OBS is a great software. Yeah, I'm rambling because I got full space. Dead airspace is money. Or people say time is money, so that's time is monetization hours. Someone still keeps on calling me, so apologize for this. But yeah. Okay. Again, thank you. The show has been awesome. Thank you so much for the support, you guys. You don't know, I understand how much it means for the support, as we're hanging out with y'all. This is unscripted, unplanned. We didn't plan it. I just added the intro. Intro came on. Yes, that's right. The intros took me. The intro for you haven't said. I'm gonna end it out on the intro. So you're gonna end it out 2 intros. So we're gonna do the intro, and then we're gonna, if you guys stay put in 1 minute, we're gonna roll the intro, and then we are gonna roll the getting ready for the weekend intro. So don't when I say thanks for joining the show, yada yada yada. Don't leave. You're gonna have to watch the 2 new intros I did. So if you made it all this way, you can appreciate it. Until next time, we're back here together again, beginning tomorrow, 2 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Central Time, 1:30. We greatly do appreciate it. On behalf of me, Tyler, I want you to sit back and enjoy another one of the vlogs. You can come back, rewatch some of the videos or the vlogs. All beginning this week. Again, another Gallenberg video comes out. We greatly do appreciate it. On behalf of me, Tyler, sit back, enjoy, rewatch the Getting Ready for the Intro weekend, because that was a last minute edit. I'll see you right back here next week. Take care there, everybody.
No matter what you do, I keep on coming back, just like a
Wanna drink my wine, wanna move my feet, wanna drink my wine.
This has been a Tyler